Hey guys, today I'm going to take you through a 15-minute quick practice. Join me outside on this beautiful day. We're going to start at the top of our mat, just rolling out our shoulders and finding some stillness. Pay attention to your posture and make sure your spine is lined up. Hips are above your knees, above your ankles. Shoulders are back and together. Notice your breath. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, bringing our hands above our head. Exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips, make our way into a forward fold. Taking it nice and slow today, we're just going to notice how our body feels. Inhale, halfway lift, and on your exhale, fold again. We're going to dabble today by putting our hands underneath our feet, so our toes should be right at our wrist. Notice how you feel. Release your hands. We're going to lift up into a quick chair pose. So sink back into your hips, sit back, hands towards the sky, and look up. When you're ready, you're going to raise back to a standing position. We're going to roll out our neck. Start by moving slowly in a small circle in one direction. Make that circle larger as you start to feel better. And reverse directions. We're being gentle with ourselves today. Just notice how you're feeling. No pressure. Inhale, hands above your head, look up to the sky. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold again. Let everything go. Hands on the ground and then hop back into a plank position. Lower down to your stomach, and then lift up to a cobra. Look up to the sky. Press into the tops of your feet and your hip bones. Exhale, return to the ground. Inhale and rise once again like a breath. We're going to lean to the right and grab our right foot with that same hand. You can look to that side as you stretch out your quad muscle. Release. On an inhale, we're going to return to the other side, left now. Grab that left ankle with your left hand, looking to that side as well. Notice if one side is tighter than the other. Inhale, look up to the sky. Exhale, you're going to go into a downward dog. Curl the toes under. Lift your hips to the sky. Inhale, you're going to raise your left foot. Bring it all the way forward into a low lunge. We're going to go into a warrior one, pivot on the back foot. Hands to the sky, looking straight forward. Find your balance, find your core. Hips are aligned. When you're ready, you're going to go back into warrior two. Hands out at your side, facing forward. Lean back, left hand to the sky, and then backwards, peaceful warrior. Then bring that left elbow to your knee, extended side angle. Pivot on your back foot. We're going to place your right hand on the ground, reach the left hand up to the sky, and look up at it. Return your hands to the ground, and then hop up into a forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, return to a forward fold. Hands on either side of your feet. Hop back into a plank. Here you're going to do a vinyasa, upward dog, then curl the toes under, move into a downward dog. Now we're going to reach our right foot up to the sky, three-legged dog. Reach it all the way forward, pivot on the back foot, raise up into warrior one. Find your foundation, and when you're ready, we're going to move into warrior two. On an inhale, we're going to lean forward and then back, moving into a peaceful warrior. And then on an exhale, you're going to bring that right arm to your knee, left hand over your head, extended side angle. On an inhale, we're going to place that left hand on the ground, right hand to the sky, look up at it as you twist. Frame that foot, and then step back into downward dog again. Keep coming back to your breath. You're going to raise that right foot to the sky. And then on an exhale, we're going to bring it up to the chest, hollow stomach, then raise it back to the sky. We're going to do that 2 more times. Hollow stomach, bring it up to your chest, and then three-legged dog. 1 more time, really squeeze your abs, and then step all the way through. Straight back, open your heart. We're in a low lunge now. Put both of your hands to the right of your foot, so they're both on the inside. We're in a lizard variation here. Drop that back knee, and then push your hips back and straighten your front leg, half split. Keep your hips aligned. Roll through that front foot, curl your toes under your back foot, frame your front foot, and then we're going to move into a plank. Quick vinyasa up to up dog, back into downward dog. Now we're going to be moving our left foot. Three-legged dog. Bring that knee into the chest, hollow out your stomach, three-legged dog 2 more times. Really engage your abs. And then 1 more time, contract, and then pull all the way through. Going into our low lunge and then lizard variation. So we're just opening up our chest now. And then we're going to move both of our hands on the inside of that front foot. Really dropping our hips, stretching out that front hip flexor. Focus on your breath here. This is a hard position. Drop that back knee. Pivot back into a half split. Straight front leg. Hips are even. And then roll through once again, framing that front foot, curling the toes under, out, back, finding a plank, back into downward dog. Always feel free to wiggle out your hips, walk the dog a little bit, open up your body however it needs to, and then when you're ready, brace yourself and hop to the front of the mat. Root to rise there. And then we're going to find a goddess position. So legs out wide, toes pointed outward. Breathe in, hands above your head. Breathe out, low squat. Straight back, open heart. We're going to do that 2 more times. Breathe in, hands above your head. Breathe out, squat down. And once more. Breathe in, hands above your head. Breathe out, goddess. Awesome. You're going to point your toes a little bit more forward. Breathe in, and then we're going to hinge at the hips, moving into a forward fold, wide-legged. Airplane arms at first, and then drop all the way down. You can move to one side or the other. Find what feels good in your body today. Gentle sway side to side is always awesome. Awesome, and from here we're going to find a seated position, however you want to get there. Going straight into a butterfly pose, cobbler's pose. You're going to find a straight back, all your chakras aligned, spine in check. And then you're going to breathe in, straight back, lean forward as if you're looking into a mirror just above your toes. Breathe in, straighten your back, exhale and fold. Follow your own breath. And then return back to center, straight back. From here, we're going to move into a boat pose, so scoot your hips forward. You're going to have your hands directly behind your hips with your fingers pointing towards your butt. When you're ready, you're going to lift your toes above the ground, parallel to the ground. And if you're brave, lift your hands as well, also parallel to the ground. Breathe in, straight back, open chest. Just a few more seconds. Breathe out and release. We're going to roll back onto our backs. Knees into the chest. And then we're just going to do one knee at a time, really rolling out each knee. Every body is going to need a slightly different stretch, so roll your hips from side to side. Find what feels good for you today. And then switch legs. Awesome. We only have one more challenging pose to go to. We're going to do a quick bridge. Awesome. Feet are going to be about hip width apart. You're going to lift from your glutes, raising your hips. Your chest is going to lift to your chin. You can cross your hands underneath your glutes. Find a solid foundation here. Breathe in. You're going to lift just your right foot for 3 breaths. And return to the ground. Lift your left foot. and return to the ground. Release your hands. Slowly lower back to the ground. Awesome. Now you can cross your right foot over your left knee. Hands grab around the left thigh, and then you can raise that up. Return that foot to the ground. We're going to bring opposite ankle to the opposite knee this time. Grab that right thigh with your hands and lift. And release it all. You guys made it. You guys deserve a Savasana now. Thank you so much for joining me this practice, and I hope to see you again.